Good morning, Horig Haji here, friends. It is Friday morning, and I woke up this morning and it was 28 degrees here in northern Wisconsin. And I was like, wow, that's cold even for this time of the year here in northern Wisconsin. But we're having a cold spring so far, so I don't know what it's going to kind of be like. I got things I want to, other projects like raised bed gardens and that kind of thing, but we don't normally put them in until after Memorial Day. And it's definitely going to be that way this year. But anyway, I'm a blessed man, and the topic today is, counting my blessings. Really, I got back late last night. I was in Chicago yesterday. I went down to O'Hare Airport to pick up my son, who had been in Barcelona, Spain, for 4 months, and he got to experience, Morocco, London, England, and went to a lot of different places. And it was just a blessing to see him and to see how he's doing and how well he looks. And it was awesome. Took him back to Madison, Wisconsin, the capital of Wisconsin, and then drove up north here to northern Wisconsin, up near Eagle River. So about 700 miles round trip. And feeling good though this morning, energized and ready to go. But kind of one thing I wanted to talk about today is I hear a lot of people saying, they complain, and they do a lot of different things, and you see people complaining and arguing with family and different things that they have with issues with this person and that person and whatever. And it's like, we create our own peace. And I often say that, we're the architect of our peace. Don't let somebody else bring up the floor plans. So, and I know it's hard because sometimes people um, don't want to cooperate. They don't want to. They want to add drama. They don't want to be, the person that's, says I'm sorry or give in first or whatever. So if you look in the Bible, God's word says that he opposes the proud and gives grace to the humble. So I don't get it perfect. In fact, even when I fail now, I just be like, okay, move on. It's another day, and then work to be a better person. So the dysfunction that we have in family should not keep us from being able to do the things that we want to do, make the friends that we want to make, say that we're sorry when we need to say we're sorry. Just be grateful. Just be grateful for what you have. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And again, I'm blessed. Um, right now, I could sit here and I could be complaining about the little bit of snowflakes that I'm seeing falling down. But, some people would say, well, then why are you living in northern Wisconsin? When you know that it even has cold springs, you have, winters that are bare sometimes, but it doesn't bother me. I love it up here because even though we had a tough winter this past winter, well, I'll tell you, when spring, summer, and fall comes, it's outstanding up here. Thus, the reason that we have so many people from Illinois that are shooting north during the summer. So I always say I don't mind if you come up here and visit us and whatever you do, but just don't bring that big city life to small city life because we enjoy um, it up here if you've been here for any period of time. So nothing striking today. I just wanted to encourage everybody to be blessed, and when you come across somebody that gives you a hard time or it's hard to deal with it the best you can. But remember, you're in charge of your peace, and if somebody is bringing and adding value to that piece, um, include them in. Make them a part of your life if you'd like. If not, adios. I'll just, I don't want to sound mean spirited here, but don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Might sound kind of cold hearted, but, I'm the kind of guy I want to try to get along with everybody, but I realize that we can't always do that. But being the blessed guy that I am right now, I'm looking forward to actually next week because I'm going to be able to start showing you some more video, or start showing you video of the Amish when I go on the road with them. It's been a little bit since I had a little bit of a time frame in April here where I took a little break, but starting up in May and June and those kind of things, as we move forward, I'll be able to show you a few of my experiences with my Amish friends on the road. So that's something to look forward to for you. And I want to show you the simple life that they have. Keep in mind, I'm going to be kind of protective about um, the camera stuff that I do. They don't do a lot of profile pictures and things like that. If you take things from a distance, they usually don't get too concerned about that, but they're very private about pictures and things of that sort. So, but I can still show you the experiences, and hopefully you can see what it's like on the road when I go on there with my Amish friends, because it is a joy, and that's how I started my journey to peace. To be honest with you, it's how I freed my mind after I went through my divorce, and I just went on back roads and took time to just have God listen, and speak to me and clear my head without all the noise. So that is my inspiration for you today, is to be able to be at peace and count your blessings. It's tough out there. I get it. I do. I totally do. And I empathize with everybody that is struggling, because we're all struggling in some way. So be good. And remember, less is more. Haji signing out. Have a great day.